Alrighty, today's city challenge, the SCRS stealth, extra cameras, hidden UI, and takedown limit. Well, takedown limit isn't exactly easy or simple, but it isn't exactly impossible either. I mean, it's just a matter of managing who we take out. But now there's also extra cameras, which means we're probably gonna encounter some slightly infuriating cameras while we're trying to not get caught, basically. And trying to skip the janitor area. But regardless, we seem to be clear in terms of... We are not clear in terms of janitors. Let's back off since... Sorry, where did that come from? Why? And also, we might actually make it out of here without getting detected. Though I will have to say that I should be really pessimistic about that estimate because we're probably gonna get detected. Because that tech is moving right now, which means that the remaining janitors are probably also moving right now. But I mean, we've got a disguise now, and that also means that we have to actually think about whether we have 5 more takedowns left. We already took out a janitor. We might have to just partially clear the control room, or maybe just leave them hostage. Which really just depends on whether we have any good locations for that. And where, you know what? It's gonna be fine. Hopefully. Let's start by trying to grab ourselves perhaps a security disguise over here. Not over there. Let's go over here and grab ourselves a security disguise. That janitor better not cause us any problems because I will not deal with them. Let's disable this camera. And I mean, there's a small chance that we actually lure a guard from the control room, which would be fantastic. Or we lure a janitor, which would not be as fantastic, but I mean, sure. Let's just grab ourselves a security disguise and think about what's gonna happen later on. We're gonna have to take out quite a bunch of agents for this, so... I mean, there's a few options here. We could try and finish this. You know what? I have no idea how this is gonna go. Let's just hope that this goes decently well. We've got a security, and I mean, judging on the amount of time it took, it could very well be a control room guard. Or it could also not be. You know what? That actually hasn't provided us any useful information at all whatsoever. So let's wait for you to get off the radio, because even though we have 6 takedowns, we already used 1. And I do not think it's a smart idea to keep using more. Let's back up the security, and because we probably should, let's just leave that bag over there. Just in case. Especially if Cyber tries to do something. And then afterwards, because we still have our K-45 on us, let's drop it over here, and then hope that no guard immediately gets lured out. So maybe I should have put it around the corner, but whatever, it's fine. And actually, based on my optimistic approach over here, I'm gonna try and hope that the room is either one of these. Or that one. I really hope it's that one. This is the... There was a tech and a security in that room simultaneously. Which I mean, sure, but also, what? Anyways, let's open up this room, and it's the tech room. I don't even know what wire it is. I can't see the objectives, which means I'm gonna need to check that later. But regardless, there shouldn't be a camera inside the tech room, so I mean, one thing we can try and do to reduce the takedowns we need is... Never mind. Both techs are literally over there. That does absolutely nothing to help us. Let's go back over here, and I mean... There is a guard over there that I am not interested in taking out. Just stop looking at me, alright? We'll go over there. That's a tech. We might not even take him out. We might just hostage him and then hope for the best, but... Maybe the security room's over here, and not... Actually, if it's over here, we're not gonna have a great time, are we? Hold on. It's over here. It's over here. And all security guards are still here. That's fantastic. Now, before you cause me any problems in terms of hostaging... I thought that guard was gonna just... Okay, we are at... How many takedowns? 3 takedowns. We need 2 for the agents, and that's not exactly optimistic in my view, but sure. Now I'm gonna hopefully try and do something to keep the guards from... That guard will literally never escape. You know what? I have a better idea. Let's bring you over here. Right? And then hopefully... And I say this very optimistically. There's a guard over there. That is actually a problem, but Hemlock over here, I will very gladly take out. And we've got a USB. This is Not exactly perfect, but hold on. You're joking. I mean, seize the opportunity, right? Let's drop that keycard that we most definitely do not need and bring this tech with us. So, real quick, we'll bring this in. Oh, no, you don't. You're not doing that to me. See, the issue here now is I have no idea where the security guards are going to start escaping towards. Which is slightly problematic if they decide to actually end up going to the worst possible locations ever in order to escape. Because that would mean that, guess what? Everyone is going to see that guard. So real quick, let's drop this thing, let's drop that bag, and let's grab this key card, just so that Nightshade doesn't find anything fishy over here, or actually for that matter, literally anything going wrong. And then afterwards, picking up a key card would not be ideal, because that means we could have less guards pick up stuff, even though it doesn't really matter. So real quick, let's try and get a guard to escape by breaking our line of sight with him, but not really. Stay in that corner, don't cause any problems. Because I will shoot you. I have taken out one agent. Alright. We've taken out 2 security, 1 janitor, and 1 agent. We have 2 more takedowns left. We're theoretically able to finish everything now. You know what? I trust that guard. I should not trust that guard at all in any... You know what? I have a better idea. Let's bring this tech over here, right? Let's have you put your hands up. And actually, now that I think about it, I might have shot-leered someone, but I think that is the only way we can actually deal with that. So, real quick, we'll bring the security over here. We'll have you... That is actually a very bad idea. That is actually a... Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Yeah, get out of there, alright? Get out of there. I'm better with you standing up over here, alright? I'm gonna have less problems where you escape because it's far more predictable. Now, I think Nightshade is over there. Which, let's not cut that window, alright? I think Nightshade's over here, which I'm not gonna deal with because I don't have to. Unless you're good. Don't walk in there. Perfect. Anyways, we're not gonna deal with them because we have 2 securities which are now cooperating. And then that also means that this tech should... I am very nervous that they're gonna... Alright, you know what? This is gonna be fine. We'll check back in a bit. And hopefully this doesn't go horribly, horribly wrong. Which, I mean, I'm not exactly optimistic about that, but hopefully it doesn't. It probably will, and I really hope it doesn't. Let's open up this door, and let's just start hacking. And then hopefully we don't have too much problems trying to actually figure out which computer it is that we have to authorize it on. And while we wait, since Nightshade shouldn't be coming back soon, let's try and figure out whether there is any possibility these guards... We're still good. I don't want to hostage them and move anyone because that's gonna cause an even more significant time loss as we try and figure out which one's causing what problems. So we'll go over here. And I actually have no idea how many guards I've taken out so far, but I think it's... Don't cause any problems for me, please. Thank you very much. We're gonna go over here, look through these. Continue ignoring that guard, actually. That guard's going... Why? Make up your mind. Where are you going? Anyways, keep checking these. There's actually no guard behind us. Check these, and finally, find the computer, which... This does set us up pretty nicely unless someone walks in through there. And Nightshade is just over there. How perfectly timed. Alright, Nightshade might actually go through here, so we're gonna try and avoid that. Except that Nightshade has literally just walked through that, so I highly doubt Nightshade will walk back through here, right? No, we're not gonna do this. This is a bad idea. I have a feeling that Nightshade is just gonna cause us that tiny problem by walking back slightly too fast or something like that. And then we'd be detected, because I'm gonna move to the middle position, and then afterwards, no one's there to take out Nightshade when they realize a hack is going on. So we're gonna search this computer instead, because it feels far safer. And then afterwards, we'll take this time that we have to head all the way back to the middle and get right out of here. Thanks, analyst, for opening that door. It's kind of comical that it takes us some time to actually open the door ourselves when all the techs have to do, or the analysts have to do is just scan their disguise. I don't know. You know what? It's fine. We'll open up this reader, which unfortunately no one can open for us. Put that keycard in here. Walk right in here. Drop our gun. And I mean just... Where did my gun go? You know what? Let's not question it. Let's search it and then afterwards try and get right out of here. Though maybe one smart idea would actually be to question it. Just so that we can disable the correct spot, or at least the correct box for this. Which... I can't even see which wire it is, so I'm just gonna give up on that idea and hope that I don't get detected on the way out. Don't cut a window through the door. That's not how it works. It's not gonna go well. You gotta remember that. And actually, hold on. We don't have to walk through the metal detector, so we can just do this. So real quick. Oh, don't cause me any problems. Hide in here. Give it some time to breathe. That janitor's not gonna detect me. Yeah, you're not gonna care. I care, and I'm gonna get right out of there. And finally, that's the daily challenge done in just under 11 minutes. I mean, it worked, and the techs and the agent showed up just in time. And I actually took out far less people than I expected to. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna complain about. Cheers everyone, have a great time.